Hi guys. Can you hear me? Okay. So basically this is a Q&A session. So it's for me to answer any questions you might have about the program, about transferring over. So yeah, whatever you have, just ask. Are you guys where are you at? Are you at the community college or are you high school students? Oh, okay. Um, which community college?
Hi, I'm at Mission College in Santa Clara.
Which one? Oh, Mission College. Oh,
Mission
okay.
College?
Okay, cool. So you're a counselor there?
Yes, I'm a counselor.
Okay.
I'm a STEM counselor. So
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we do need you guys. So I can, I can tell you a little bit about the program. I mean, is there anything in specific that you would like to know?
No. I just get a lot of students interested in
Okay.
the engineering programs at SJSU. So
Yeah.
and I'm here just to see if there was any tidbits of information I could gather and go back and share with my students. But I didn't have any specific questions. I was hoping that in the course of the conversation, something might pop up and I might ask something.
Yeah, so let me, so first, I would love to, come and talk to the students at Mission College, but as for chemical engineering, it is kind of the most versatile engineering discipline, because our graduates can work as mechanical engineers and as materials engineer, as biomedical engineers. So it's very diverse. And we touch a lot of these topics when, during those 2 to 3 years that they spend with us. One other thing that it's kind of it is a new program, and it is very beneficial, especially for transfer students, is that we have a new program called SAGE. So it's Spartan Accelerated Graduate Education or something like that. So basically that allows them to, I mean, they have to meet certain requirements with their GPA and their grades in the first semester at chemical engineering. But if they do that and they're interested in a master's degree, they can get into this program and they get a master's degree with an additional of 1 year. So basically they start the graduate courses and research during their senior year of their bachelor degree. So that is something that is new, and not a lot of engineering programs have that currently. Other than that, yeah, I mean, so again, it's a very diverse area. So they don't necessarily, I mean, the name is not, can be a little bit confusing. So they don't necessarily have to love chemistry. Sorry, you were saying?
No, I just laughed. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I always tell my students I hate chemistry. I never got it. I don't like chemistry, but I love physics, and that's what I do. So I do fluid dynamics. So basically, they do have to take some chemistry courses, but it's not like I'm very passionate about chemistry, so I'll go to chemical engineering, right? So we do touch a lot of other things. Like fluid dynamics, like heat transfer, like batteries, like renewable energies, all those type of things that I do believe that the name is not really, does not represent well the department. Yeah, so basically the students need to be, they need to be comfortable or good with math, because we do require for up to differential equations. And they do need to be comfortable with physics, with chemistry. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think.
I had a question about the SAGE program.
Yeah.
So this is across the board for all engineering majors right now?
No, it's so right now I believe it's us and electrical engineering. I know that biomedical engineering will start next year. So it's starting to catch up, but it's not all of them. I mean, we were kind of the first one, because you have to submit a proposal and to say what exactly you're going to do. So we were the first ones to get it. But it's catching up. So eventually, I'm guessing that most engineering programs will have that. But as of now, I believe it's only us and electrical.
So because I work at a community college, I'm just thinking what kind of preparations, let's say a student is interested in a master's, what kind of preparation can they start working on at the community college in order to be in this program?
So at the community college, what they need is high GPA. Because we do, I mean, in order to get accepted to this program, you have to maintain a GPA of 3.0 or better. But then the other thing would be the entry junior level courses of chemical engineering. You have to get a B or better, or B minus or better. So for their community college work, the high GPA, and I would say if they are well prepared, meaning that their math courses are, they take it seriously, math, physics, so they come in prepared so that they can get higher grades in their entry level courses, chemical engineering courses, which are usually the kind of problematic ones.
So mostly those transfer impaction classes, those are the ones that you'll be looking at, right?
Sorry, what was that?
So you'd mostly be looking at the transfer impaction courses, those core 5 or 6 classes listed.
Yeah. You mean for the SAGE or for?
For SAGE, yes.
Yeah. So for SAGE, for SAGE, we have. I believe it's 3, 4, 4. 4 chemical engineering courses.
Okay.
That we require. And these are the courses that they take in junior year. So basically, if they come in with all their prereqs, so these are the first courses that they're going to take. And then they can apply after this semester. So they can apply after the fall semester of their junior year. And they start the program either in summer between junior senior or fall of senior year. Okay. Yeah, but it's basically just important for them to be prepared. And because I teach one of these courses, and some of them are not well prepared in terms of their math level. So it's important for them to take the math courses seriously.
Got it.
Yeah. because I think that is one of the problems that they, and again, I blame the name of the program, which is chemical engineering, and they don't really understand that you really have to have good mathematical and physics foundations in order to be successful. And then they just come in and they struggle. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we were discussing it. I mean, we are trying obviously to get more students into our program, and what in your mind would be the best way to do that? Like, how would you get students interested in a program that they don't really know about?
Are you talking specifically about SAGE?
No, I'm talking about chemical engineering.
Chemical engineering?
Yeah.
At the community college level, recently we started something called the Guided Pathways Project, where counselors are kind of bundled into specific major pathways. So for instance, I'm working with STEM majors.
Okay.
So only specifically STEM majors. And something that we've been discussing is talking about what you can do in a major in, let's say, chemistry or chemical engineering, and doing like a workshop with students. That's what we've been planning to do.
Okay.
Because students, they choose a major, but they don't know what kind of job opportunities that
right.
to. So that's something that we've brainstormed with my colleagues here.
Okay.
And this was one of the majors that came up, chemistry.
Do they have to, when they come in, they don't have to say which major they're gonna choose, right? Or even if it's, I mean, do they have to kind of specify, I want to go into, let's say, engineering, or I want to go into humanities? I mean, do they need to do that, or they just take whatever?
No, we are encouraging students to have a major picked up as soon as possible, at least in their first year, because we're trying to clean up data. And our goals also is, I think there was recently the AB 705 that came into play, where students are being asked to take transfer level classes as soon as possible, and probably be done in 2 years and transfer. Yeah, so we are encouraging students to pick a major as early as possible. Okay, got it.
And then you basically build their schedule with them so that they can finish in a reasonable amount of time. Okay. That's something that we've been talking about, bringing more students in. We were thinking of giving lectures in, but if you will start something like that, would be, I mean, we can come and talk, and
may I take your email address?
Yeah, for sure. Let me write it in the chat.
Cool. And how do I say your first name? Is it Liat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Priyanka, by the way.
Yeah. Hey. So that's my email. It's basically my first and last name, and then sjsu.edu.
So thank you.
So I mean, again, I'll be happy to come and talk, and whatever I can do to both clarify questions and help maybe get some awareness of that major, because there's those, well, computer science is an obvious one, and electrical engineering is an obvious one, mechanical, but chemical engineering is something that I believe people don't really know or don't really understand what it means. They again, it's like I said, they think it's like chemistry, which is really not. So yeah.
I'm just curious, at this time, do you get more transfer students than freshman applications?
Well, I don't know about the applications because we're not doing the admissions, but in terms of the actual students that we get at the end, it's kind of 50-50. We used to have a lot more transfer. I think that the transfer numbers have dropped. But as of now, it's kind of 50-50, yeah. Yeah.
One of the things I've also noticed, yes, I feel like there's more interest in software science. And I don't know if I'm wrong, but I feel it also has something to do with the geography, the place where we live. I think students think
for
there's
sure.
more opportunity in like Texas, maybe, or
yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, chemical engineering is very big in Texas. But the thing is that, well, that's the traditional kind of oil type of work. But here too, since we're doing a lot of work on batteries, so this is a good place to be with renewable energy. It's also biotechnology. So I can say that most or almost 100% of our students sorry, will stay here. So it's really, I mean, they can get jobs, and we have a very active student club. They organize tours and speakers and job fairs and all that. Yeah, but I mean, we can't. I don't think we can compete with computer science or software engineering. We can't compete with them, but which is fine. But we have our own things.
Of course, yeah. Every field has its own charm and promise. Yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot of students who are interested, and my husband is a software engineer, and I keep telling him that one day people will not have water to drink, and they'll come to us instead of those software engineers who are doing those stupid apps that no one's using.
My husband's a software engineer too. So I know.
Yeah, so I mean, some of them are doing some good work, but the most of them are really not. And yeah, I hear his, like, sometimes when I'm here, I hear his meetings, and it's like, are you kidding me? You're talking about putting a dinosaur on a building? I mean, what is that? How is that helping anyone? Yes. So yeah, so we deal with real problems.
Yes. Yes. Certainly, I will. So thank you for giving me your contact. I will certainly discuss with my colleagues, maybe sometime in spring. I think I will be in touch with you so you can come and talk to our students.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, whenever. I'll be happy to do that.
Cool, thank you. We also have a MESA program.
Okay, we have that too.
Oh, cool. So it's a small cohort. So I can talk to our director in that program as well. I think those students might want to speak to you as well.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to do that. I used to, I mean, that was before COVID. I used to go to high schools and I gave a couple of presentations there. So yeah, I mean, I would love to do that.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good weekend.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye.